Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a book review video on 7 books. So let's just get right into it. So the first book is called Killer Characters. It's by Ellery Adams. It's a book by the Bay Mystery. This is what it looks like. And this is all about Olivia's friend Laurel. Her mother-in-law is in hospice and she's not doing good, and stuff keeps happening where this woman who I think was like one of her mother-in-law's nurses, she finds out is having an affair with Laurel's husband, and then she turns up dead, and of course everybody knows that it was probably Laurel's fault, and she tries to, did I show you, yeah, I showed you guys what this looks like, and Olivia tries to help figure out who really did it and why, and it was a really good book. I didn't really, hold on, there's like a spot on my phone. I really liked it because I didn't really know who the whodunit person was, and I just liked it like that because sometimes, like, right off the bat, like after they introduce all the characters, you kind of figure it out. And this one was a good book because it didn't really, like, it wasn't predictable. This one I really liked, and it's a Harper teen, like, Harlequin book, and it's by Catherine Clark. It's Rocky Road Trip, and this is what it looks like. And one thing I really liked about this book was it was a lot of fun because it was in like journal format, so felt like, so there was no chapters in it, so it felt like it had like a nice flow to it. And it's about this woman, I don't remember what her name is. I don't remember. um It's about this girl who goes off to college, and it's long distance with her boyfriend, and I just really liked it. It was a funny little book. I really enjoyed it. I don't remember what her name is. Oh, I don't remember. Courtney was her name. And it's a nice little book. It's kind of like, I feel like it, and it's kind of like, it's like how it's like sorry, I'm tired. I haven't slept good in the last couple days, so I'm like really tired. So, and it takes place when she's like in her first year of college. So, of course, like, it's kind of like how college was kind of like, I guess you could say, like, for like the normal teenager, almost adult person. And I really liked it. It was really fun. So yeah. So this book was kind of complicated. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to explain this. Well, I probably will. This is called the Andromeda Strain. At least I guess that's how you say it. I don't know. I just called it the amoeba because when I got this book, I thought, well, when I seen this book in my bag, I thought that it was called the amoeba strain, but it's not. And this is by Michael Crichton. This is the same person who wrote Jurassic Park. And this is about a virus who, it came off of one of their, I don't know what it was. I don't know what the whole deal was, but it was about these, I guess, like spaceship type things where they would go up and then they would come down in these places. So what happens is they find this one spaceship, I guess it's called, because they don't really call it a spaceship, in this small town. And when they get there to get rid of the spaceship, all the people in this town are dead, except for like one person, and they don't know why. They and it's just how, like, they, like, I don't know. And then some people, like, they figure out would go. Some people would go crazy and then die, stuff like that. And so they find two survivors, this old elderly man and this baby. They take it back to a laboratory where they go through all these, like, containment chambers, like contamination chambers, before they get down to the bottom level where they actually, like, do these experiments to figure out what this is, basically. And the thing that stopped it, which was really weird, was it mutated, And that was basically how they figured out that they don't have to do anything more with it because it mutated. So that's how they solved the problem, kind of thing. But how they came up with that conclusion was based on like what how this strain um like works, like how does it get, like is it like through the skin or through coughing or whatever and stuff like that. And it was really interesting how they came up with how this strain um worked basically, because one of the scientists got contaminated with with this virus, and it was one of his friends, so he really had to like think what happened so he could save his friend. So this book, usually the Harlequin books aren't that interesting to me. But this one it was a cute story. It was The Cowboy's Twin Surprise by Stephanie Dees. It's love inspired. Harlequin book. This is what it looks like. It's in the category inspirational. And what happens, it's about this cowboy who he had an alcohol problem. And when his wife comes to the ranch where he works, he doesn't even remember marrying her. And here he finds out that she's pregnant with twins. And she basically doesn't want to be with him just because she doesn't want that complicated life of knowing if he's going to go back to drinking again or not, especially when she's pregnant or after she has the babies, that kind of thing. And it was a good story. The last part of it, it was about, well, no, it wasn't that, no, it wasn't alcohol. It was he was addicted to pain meds because something happened. He was like a bull rider or something like that, or something in like the rodeo, and he hurt his shoulder, and then that's how he got addicted to painkillers, that type of thing. And when something happens where he has to save his family's ranch, um, he wants to go back out and do this rodeo where they'd get enough money to save the ranch, and she has to trust him and stuff like that. And it was a really good book because at the end of the book you were like, is he really gonna do this? Is he really gonna do this or not? And I thought it was just like a cute little story, and how like they would like joke about what they would name the babies and stuff like that. It was a cute little book. So this book is another complicated book to um explain, kind of. It's called God Save the Queen. It's by Kate Locke. This is what it looks like. And it takes place during Queen Victoria's reign. And basically it's the plague. The plague is going on, and it's been going on for a while, where the plague made George III, Queen Victoria's grandfather, great grandfather, crazy. So everybody in the royal aristocracy um, hub has this gene, and when they I don't know how to explain it, but basically then when they have children, the plague makes them either werewolves or vampires. And then the goblins, there's goblins in this book who are like low lives kind of thing, like they eat dead people, they have no social class, that type of thing. And one of like her bodyguard type people, I don't remember what her name was, Xandra, she her sister ends up dying, and she when she goes to see her sister's body, she knows that this isn't her sister's body. But if she told her brothers and her sisters, her brother and her, well, no, just her brother, they wouldn't believe her, because the body was like almost an exact match for her sister. And so she goes on this journey to figure out what's wrong, why this happened, and if she can find her sister, if she's still alive, and what happened to her mother. And she learns like who she really is in this book. And I really liked it because, I don't know, it was, and there's like a little bit, like, it's like there's a lot, like there's drama, there's adventure, there's romance in this book, but not a lot of romance that ruins the story. I really liked it, and it was a good book. It was basically too, like, when she found out who she really was, it was like, oh wow, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's this series, The Immortal Empire 1, and I don't remember. I think I got this book at like a flea market, and I thought I had another one of these books, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. And it's probably like deep in one of my book bags anyway. So this is Dune to Death. It's by Mary Daheim. Daheim. I don't know how you say her last name. It's a bed and breakfast mystery. I read one of these books before. It was Foul Prey, Fowl. It took place during Thanksgiving, where this woman and her cousin go to Canada before Thanksgiving for something, and somebody dies and stuff like that. And they want to get home by Thanksgiving, but the Canadians don't really care because they don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, at least not the way we do. So this is what it looks like, and it's Judith just marries her second husband, and they're on this honeymoon, and her and her husband get into a dune buggy accident, and her husband ends up staying in the hospital for a while, and the person who owns the place where they're staying at dies, and she brings her cousin up from where they live to help her solve the mystery. And it was a really good book. The whodunit person, again, I didn't know. I didn't think it was predictable, that type of thing. Like, I didn't know right away, oh, this person was the killer, that type of thing. But it was a really good book. I really liked it. And these books are really funny. Like, the cousins are really funny, and how they react off each other. It was just, like, they were just really funny. So this book was a book that I seen all over Instagram. And I think one of the people, I don't remember if it was one of the people that I follow on YouTube or something that either has this book or read this book. I can't remember, but I always see it all over Instagram all the time. And it's called The Star-Crossed Sisters of Tuscany. It's by Lori Nelson Spielman. This is what it looks like. And I didn't really know what this book was about. I just seen Star-Crossed Lovers, and I thought of Shakespeare, so I thought, oh, maybe it's like a Shakespeare-esque type of book. And it's about this family who every second daughter in this family has never been able to find love because the second daughter a long time ago cursed every second born daughter, that they could never find love. And so the girl in the book, the protagonist, I feel like it's kind of like me in a way. Just like her characteristics and her life, kind of, it reminds me of me a little bit. So that makes me really like get into the book. There's 57 chapters in it, and each chapter so far it's different. Like, each chapter tells you like who the chapter's about, and then some of them are about in the past. You guys don't get confused as to why is it going to this and this and that, so there's not like it's like time skip and stuff. But it was a really good book. I really like it. And so yeah, and her aunt that is like an outcast in her family wants her to go to Italy because she says that her aunt says she can break this curse for her and her cousin. And so it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. So that was all the books I have for this book review video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next time with another video.